At 9:15 on Saturday morning, someone knocked on Alex's door. He wasn't expecting anyone. He hadn't ordered anything. But when he opened the door, there was a large brown box sitting outside. Alex looked around. Nobody was there. Then he looked at the box. His name was written on it. Alex Miller. That's me. He picked up the box and carried it inside. It was heavier than he expected. He put it on the kitchen table. Then he looked at the address, and something didn't make sense. His name was correct, but the address was wrong. The street was different. The house number was different too. Alex looked at the box again. How can my name be right, but the address be wrong? He didn't open it. Instead, he picked up his phone, and that's when a simple delivery became a very strange morning. I'm Alex, and this is Learn English Daily. Welcome to Day 2 of our English Listening Practice Series. In Day 1, you practiced listening to real-life conversations and following information as it changed. Today, we're going to do something different. You're going to listen to a complete story, but I don't want you to worry about understanding every word. Listen for the important details. Who is there? What happened? What is the problem? And how does the problem get solved? I'll ask you questions along the way. Some answers will be easy. Others will depend on something you heard earlier. And one small detail near the end may change the way you understand the whole story. So don't translate every sentence. Just listen. Picture the story in your mind. And let's begin. It was a quiet Saturday morning. Alex was sitting at home, drinking coffee and reading a book. He had no plans for the morning. Then, at exactly 9:17, he heard a knock at the door. Knock, knock. Alex put down his book. Who could that be? He walked to the door and opened it. There was nobody outside, but there was a large brown box on the ground. Alex looked down at it. There was a name on the box. Alex Miller. He smiled. That's my name. He picked up the box. It was heavier than it looked. He carried it inside and put it on the kitchen table. Then he looked at the address. He expected to see his address, but he didn't. The name was correct. The address wasn't. Alex read it again. The street name was different. The house number was different too. He looked at the box for a few seconds. Maybe they made a mistake. He could have opened it, but he didn't. Instead, he called the delivery company. Hello, I received a package, but I think it was delivered to the wrong address. The woman on the phone asked, Can you give me the name on the package? Alex Miller. And what's your address? Alex gave her his address. There was a short silence. Then the woman said, Yes, I can see the problem. What happened? It looks like another customer has the same name. Alex laughed. Another Alex Miller? Yes. So, the package is for someone else? That's right. Alex looked at the box. Okay, what should I do with it? Please don't open it. We'll arrange a collection. When? Someone will come this afternoon. Okay, no problem. Thank you for calling. You're welcome. Alex put the box near the front door. Then he went back to his coffee. But he couldn't stop thinking about it. Two people had the same name. One package had gone to the wrong house. and somewhere nearby, another Alex Miller was probably waiting for it. A few hours passed. Alex read his book. He cleaned the kitchen. He made another cup of coffee. But every time he walked past the box, he looked at it. He was curious. What was inside? Who had ordered it? And why had it been delivered to him? Then, around 3 in the afternoon, knock, knock. Alex walked to the door. A man was standing outside. "Hi, are you Alex?" "Yes." The man smiled. "Alex Miller?" "Yes." The man laughed. "I'm Alex Miller, too." Alex smiled. "I guess you're here for the package." "Exactly." The man pointed toward the box. "Is that mine?" "I think so." Alex checked the address one more time. "Yes, it has your address." The other man looked relieved. "Great." Alex picked up the box and gave it to him. "Here you go. Thanks." "No problem." The man looked at the box. Then he looked back at Alex. "I'm sorry about the confusion." "It's okay. I've been waiting for this all morning." "Really? What is it?" The man smiled. "It's something for my new apartment." "Ah, nice." "Yeah, I just moved in." "Where do you live?" The man told him the street. Alex recognized it. "That's only a few streets from here." "Really?" "Yeah." The man looked surprised. So the package didn't travel very far. Not at all. They both laughed. Then the other Alex said, "Well, thanks for keeping it safe." "You're welcome." He turned around and started walking away. Alex closed the door. Then he heard the man call from outside. "Wait." Alex opened the door again. "Yes? Do you like coffee?" Alex smiled. "Yes. There's a really good coffee shop near my apartment." "Really?" "Yeah. I go there almost every morning." "What kind of coffee do you like?" "A latte." Alex laughed. "That's my favorite too." "Then you should try this place." "What's it called?" The man told him the name. Alex took out his phone and wrote it down. "I'll check it out." "Good." The man smiled. "Well, have a good day, Alex." "You too." He walked away. Alex closed the door. Then he looked at the empty space where the box had been. That morning, he had been annoyed because a package had been delivered to the wrong house. Now he was smiling. A mistake had introduced him to a new neighbor. And that neighbor had just given him a new place to try. Now let's see how much you understood. Don't look back at the story. Just think. What day was it? Saturday. What time did Alex hear the first knock? At 9:15 in the morning. What was outside his door? A large brown box. Good. Now let's go deeper. Was Alex expecting the package? No. What was correct on the package? His name? What was wrong? The address. Excellent. Now think about what happened next. Why didn't Alex open the package? Because he realized it had the wrong address. Who did he call? The delivery company. And what did he learn? Another customer had the same name. Good. Now, here's an important detail. Why did Alex keep thinking about the package after the phone call? Because he was curious about what was inside and who had ordered it. Excellent. Now, let's continue. When did the other Alex arrive? In the afternoon, around 3. What was his name? Alex Miller. The same as our Alex. Where did he live? Only a few streets away. And why had he come? To collect the package. Good. Now, one final detail. What did the two men discover they both liked? Lattes? And what did the second Alex recommend? A coffee shop near his apartment. Excellent. Now let's go back to the beginning. At first, the package looked like a problem. The name was right. The address was wrong. Alex didn't know what had happened. But instead of opening the package, he called the delivery company. He found out there was another Alex Miller. Then, a few hours later, that person came to collect the package. They talked. They discovered they lived nearby. They discovered they both liked coffee. And a simple delivery mistake turned into a new connection. That's an important part of listening to a story. You don't just listen for individual words. You listen for how the information connects. At the beginning, you had a question. Who does the package belong to? Then you got another question. Why was it delivered to the wrong house? Then you got the answer. Another person had the same name. And finally, you got the ending. The package went to the right person. The problem was solved. And something unexpected happened. Alex met a new neighbor. Now, I want you to try something. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture the story. See Alex opening the door. See the box. See his name on it. See the wrong address. Then picture him making the phone call. Now picture the other Alex arriving in the afternoon. Can you tell the story in your own simple English? Don't worry about perfect grammar. Try. Alex was at home. He got a package. The address was wrong. He called the delivery company. Another Alex came. They talked. They both liked lattes. That's enough. You just practiced listening and speaking at the same time. And this is something you can do with any English story. Listen first. Understand the main idea. Then, tell the story again in your own words. You don't need difficult vocabulary. You don't need perfect sentences. You need practice. And here's something important. If you missed a word today, that's okay. If you missed a sentence, that's okay too. Don't stop. Keep listening. The next sentence may give you the information you need. That's how strong listeners learn to stay calm during real conversations. They don't understand everything. They understand enough. And they keep going. So, listen to this episode one more time when you have a chance. The second time, don't try to remember every sentence. Try to remember the story. The third time, pause after each important part and tell it again in your own words. Little by little, your brain will become faster at connecting English words with meaning. And one day, you'll notice something. You're listening to English, and you're not translating first. You're simply understanding. That is the goal. This was day 2 of our English listening practice series. In day 3, we'll continue with another real-life story. But this time, the situation will be different. You'll hear a conversation where something goes wrong, and you'll need to understand what the speakers really mean. So, keep listening. Keep practicing. And remember, you don't need to understand every word. You need to understand the story. I'm Alex. I'll see you in day 3. Goodbye.